Hello and welcome back to a new video here in the Trading 401 channel. Today we are going to explain the most frequently asked question about FxPro. FxPro is a top broker around the world in which you can invest in Forex, in index, in stocks, metals, energy or even cryptocurrencies. Starting with the first one, is FxPro real? This is a strange question, but FxPro says that they are well known through the industry as a trustworthy and reliable broker. When we analyze Forex brokers, we have to understand if the broker is regulated and in which country is regulated at. For example, in this case, FxPro is regulated by the FCA in the UK, in the United Kingdom, by the CSEC in Chipre, it's an island in Europe, and in South Africa and also in the Bahamas. So depending the country in which you are looking this video from, you are going to be regulated by different entities around the world. Where is FxPro from? As explained before, FxPro is a UK broker based in London, but they had also office in Cyprus, in Europe, and in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean zone. How do I withdraw money from FxPro? It is really easy to withdraw money. Step 1, you have to go to the withdraw button in the wallet section. After you create the account, you will enter a section in which you are going to see all the money that you have into your account and you can withdraw and deposit funds. If you don't have an account at FxPro, you can use the link that I leave you in the first comment and in the description. In that way, you are going to help the channel to keep growing. Step 2, you have to select a specific amount that you want to withdraw. And step 3, you select the withdraw method and tap in withdraw. Remember that you first have to withdraw to a specific method that you use to deposit money. For example, if you deposit with a credit card or a debit card, the money is going to go straight away to that card. If you deposit using a e-wallet, for example, Skrill or Neteller, the money is going to go to that e-wallet. The same with local bank transfers and so on. The next one, is FxPro free? You can create a demo account by free using the link that I leave you in the description in the first comment. You don't have to pay anything to open an account and to keep it open. And you can trade using a demo account. A demo account is an account that you can use with the same functionalities and benefits as a real account. And you can trade with fake money, with virtual money, in order to understand how the platform works and how you can introduce and implement your trading strategy before deposit any dollar at all. But when you trade with your real account, you are going to pay a spread or a commission each time you place a trade. So it's not free. FxPro earns money each time you place a trade. Can I trust FxPro? This is a personal question. Remember that this video is not a recommendation or advice. You have to make your own research and take your own actions. But FxPro is considered low risk with an overall trust score of 90 out of 99. So it's quite high. FxPro is not publicly traded, does not operate a bank, but is authorized by one tier regulator, FCA in the UK, two tier 2 regulators, these are the South African and the Chipre regulation, and one tier 3 regulator, that is the Bahamas. They are operating since 2006 in the market, so they have more than 15 years of experience around the world. I'm personally using FxPro for a while and I never have any issue with that. Is FxPro good for beginners? If you're a beginner, it's always better to start practicing with a risk-free demo account. As explained before, you can create an account, you can start practicing with a demo account before deposit any money, and it's vital to start with little capital and low leverage in order to decrease the risk. Remember that when we trade in this type of brokers, CFD brokers, we normally use leverage. So leverage is a way to increase your gains but also to increase your losses, and you can lose all your money in one trade. So you have to be really careful and go on step by step in order to avoid risk. In my personal opinion, FxPro is a good broker. So if you want to start from zero in the Forex market or in scalping or day trading, could be a good alternative, but you have to go step by step. How long do FxPro withdrawals takes? You have to consider this. For example, if you use a card to withdraw, it can take around 5 to 7 working days in order to receive the money into your card. If you use an international bank transfer, it takes from 3 to 5 business days, depending on the bank. And if you use a SEPA or a local transfer, it's going to be reflected in your account in the same business date. The same happened with e-wallets. For example, if you use Skrill, Neteller, or PayPal are the faster way in order to withdraw. What is the minimum amount of money that you can deposit on FxPro? The minimum is $100, but FxPro recommends that you should at least deposit $1,000 in order to start trading with more capital. But as I explained before, $100 is the minimum account. So with a low amount of money, you can start trading in Forex or doing day trading. How much does it cost to fund money into an FxPro account? Depositing money at FxPro is free, so FxPro doesn't charge any cost for depositing funds on the platform. Doesn't matter if you use a local bank transfer, a deposit with a debit or a credit card, or using e-wallets. You are not going to pay nothing at all, but you have to check if your bank or your payment method, for example, card or Skrill or PayPal, charge you something else, because FxPro doesn't charge you anything, but maybe the other side of the transaction maybe charge you something. So you have to understand this before doing the transaction. How long does FxPro takes to deposit? This is the same for withdrawals. So if you use international bank transfer, it could take from 3 to 5 business days. SEPA and local bank transfer usually within the same business day, and all the other payment methods should be faster. 10 minutes or less, you are going to have your money into your account if you use Skrill, Neteller, PayPal, or other e-wallets. Does FxPro charge commission? Yes. Each time you place a trade, FxPro charges you a commission or a spread. FxPro says that they charge you $35 per million US dollars traded in the platform. Seems to be a lot, but is measured by millions, so it's not high the commission that charge you. And depending the asset that you are trading, that could change. For example, if you trade with index, there's no commission at all, but you are going to pay a spread. A spread is the difference between the price in which you buy an asset and the price you sell an asset. You have all the details in this website, FxPro-commission, swap and charges, so it's good to read everything before start using FxPro. How do I deposit money into FxPro? There are 4 main methods: Skrill or Neteller. There are e-wallets that are widely spread around the world, debit or credit cards, MasterCard or Visa, bank transfers, international or local bank transfers, and PayPal, but only for Europe. So if you're looking this video from Europe, you have the possibility to use PayPal. If you are looking this video from any country around the world that is not Europe, you can't use it. Can I buy Bitcoin in FxPro? Yes, you can buy CFDs of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Cardano, Monero, XRP, Solana, Polygon, Polkadot, and more. There are plenty of cryptocurrencies to choose between. What type of broker is FxPro? This is a question that a lot of people ask. FxPro is a true non-dealing desk execution broker. What it means? So your money is going straight away to the market, because other type of broker are market makers, and market makers could have any type of conflict of interest, and some market makers make some weird things in order to make you lose money. So in this case, FxPro take your order and go straight away to the market. They don't have a dealing desk intervention, so it's more trustworthy in this way in comparison with other brokers. Is FxPro a South African broker? This question is strange for me, but as explained before, FxPro has different regulations around the world, and one of it is from South Africa. So FxPro Financial Service Limit is authorized and regulated by the South African Financial Sector Conduct Authority. This is called the FSCA. It's an independent supervisory and regulatory authority for non-banking services in South Africa. So if you are from South Africa or any part around Africa, you may be regulated by this regulation. Does FxPro have an inactivity fee? Yes. They apply an inactivity fee, and it costs $15 one shot for maintenance fee and $5 for monthly fee after 6 months of inactivity. So they only charge you if you don't use the account for more than 6 months, but only if you have money into your account. So if you don't have money into your account, they are not going to charge you anything. And if you have money and you don't trade for more than 6 months, they are going to start charging you $5 per month. So you have to be clear about that. And maybe it's better to execute at least 1 trade per month in order to avoid this inactivity fee. What is the highest leverage on FxPro? That depends a lot from which country you are looking this video from. For example, if you are operating with FxPro global markets, for example from Latin America, from Asia, from Africa, the maximum leverage that you can use is 1 to 200. So you can borrow a lot of money almost by free in order to increase your trading amount, in order to increase your gains, but also in order to increase your losses. So you have to be really careful with the leverage. If you're looking this video from Europe, the leverage are lower because Europe has a specific regulation about leverage. If I understand that correctly, the maximum leverage is 1 to 20. Is FxPro a good investment? That's a personal question that every person has to reply, but based on expert research, FxPro is supposed to be a safe broker to trade with. It is well regulated and have license around the world from top-tier financial authorities as the FCA in the United Kingdom. Therefore, it's secure and low risk to trade with Forex and CFD markets. Does FxPro accept PayPal? As I explained before, they accept PayPal as a deposit and withdrawal method, but only if you are a resident from any country in Europe. If you are not from Europe, you can't use PayPal. But you still can use, for example, Skrill. I created a video explaining Skrill in detail, how to use Skrill in order to deposit money, withdraw money in an easy way from all around the world. In here, you can see that if you are regulated by the Cyprus regulation, you are going to have PayPal as a deposit and withdrawal method. But if you are regulated by the UK or the global market regulation that are based in Bahamas, you can't use PayPal. How do FxPro work? FxPro is among top Forex brokers around the world, and they offer 6 types of CFD asset class to trade: Forex, futures, indices, shares, stocks, metals and energy, even cryptocurrency. And you can choose between 4 types of platforms. You can trade using MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, CTrader, or even their own platform that FxPro developed that's called FxPro Edge. So you have a lot of alternatives to choose between. What I can trade on FxPro, as I said before, you can trade with Forex, the exchange rate between the dollar and the euro. You can trade with index, for example, the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, SPY, the DAX, the CAC, and a lot more that you have to choose between. Stocks, Apple, Tesla, and so on. Metals, for example, gold and silver. Energy, for example, natural gas and oil. And cryptocurrencies that we explained that you can trade with CFD related to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and more. This is the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, to leave a comment if you have any doubt, and you can use the link that I leave you in the first comment and in the description. In that way, you're going to help the channel to keep growing. See you in the next video. Bye.